Today, tomorrow, when our world becomes whole,
we'll look back and feel proud
of what we achieved through it all.
We have faced the unprecedented,
handled the unknown.
We have battled a time and from it have grown.
We've Zoomed and TikToked.
and we've all teamed galore.
we've taken the challenge, accomplished and soared.
Persevered through our studies, staying focused and measured.
And despite being apart,
We are Warwick.
Together.
Regardless of how this year changed from our dreams,
Our will and our strength has emerged far supreme.
We never did falter.
our spirit never waned.
We gave up so much, but always remained.
Stronger, determined to succeed and to fly.
To embrace and accept.
The year that's gone by.
like Rolf and the cone, will be forever apart.
of a history, a family, with Warwick at its heart.
Remember, today we are prouder and more.
That we are our future.
Stronger than before.
We did, we will.
We are forever.
The year that made us prouder together.
A world so bright.
Where our light has shone.
Warwick's graduating class
Of 2021.
Congratulations on the award of your degree. As a Warwick graduate, you can take your place amongst the 250,000 people, alumni, who take great pride in their academic success at the University of Warwick. You know how hard it is to get into Warwick, how challenging the coursework is, taught with and through our research excellence. You know how important your achievement is. But this year of all years, it has of course been so much more. You are the COVID class who have studied and succeeded in the time of this terrible pandemic. Some of you have lost loved ones. Others have had the worry over the health of family and friends. All of us have suffered lost freedoms and reduced opportunities. And despite all that, you have succeeded. Many congratulations. You have demonstrated a resilience, a determination, a commitment that will serve you well whatever you do next. But the government's COVID restrictions still bite us. We wish that, as in normal times, we could invite you to campus and share in the joy and celebration. It would also act as an opportunity to allow you to say goodbye to your home at Warwick. So much of this year has been spent at home, whatever that has meant for you. I, for one, hope never again to have to deliver a speech like this to a graduating cohort from home. We could not hold our degree ceremonies this year, and I know how disappointing that is. Government restrictions, social distancing, the limited progress of vaccinations amongst the dominant demographics of our graduates, and concern about super spreading events. All this has meant, again, we meet online. But we will give you the opportunity to celebrate fully. As the UK emerges from the pandemic, we look forward confidently towards summer 2022 for a celebratory on-campus graduation event. Please do join us for that. Our graduation village for 2022 will be extraordinary. It will be wonderful. Until then, there are still many areas of the world coming to terms with coronavirus. This affects many of our students who've been unable to travel to campus to join with classmates and friends. So let's continue to unite as best we can to support each other in these challenging times. We hope with this virtual celebration of your results, you have the chance to share with family and friends the scale of your academic achievement and to hear from the Warwick community, both those currently following in your footsteps and those making their own impressive steps into their exciting post-university career. You have done something remarkable. You have achieved your degree in the most testing of times, and you, The class of 2021 deserves special recognition for that. As you prepare to end your time studying and researching at Warwick, I hope that you'll retain fond memories of your years here, despite the challenges of recent months. Please keep in touch with the university and your fellow graduates. Remember that as one of our alumni, your connection to Warwick is one you will keep for life, one that will benefit you for life. Thank you, and very best wishes for your future.
Hello, my name is Nikesh Patel. I'm an actor and I studied English literature at Warwick, an undisclosed number of years ago. I want to start by saying, although your time at university is now drawing to a close, your connection to Warwick doesn't have to end here. As of now, you're all members of the Warwick Alumni community, a global network of over 253,000 graduates from all around the world. And as the world begins to slowly reopen, now's the time for you to think about what lies ahead. Now look, I can't speak to you without acknowledging the giant pandemic-shaped elephant in the room. What you've all faced as students this year has been incredibly challenging, and you may be feeling a sense of uncertainty about the future. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know much. My job involves getting dressed up and saying other people's words for a living, but it has taught me a thing or two about dealing with uncertainty. What I've learned from over a decade in this frankly ridiculous profession is that every so often it's important to hit pause and mark your wins. And at this moment, you've already recorded a huge win. We've all faced adversity during this pandemic, but you've come through it with a degree, which is an exceptional achievement in anyone's book. So really take a moment to celebrate and recognize that, because I promise you, others will too. And while you're focusing on what comes next, this is also a moment to reflect on the highlights of your time at university. When I think back now, it's lots of little things, like going berserk in my first year and joining as many societies as possible, screaming myself hoarse to Rihanna on a Monday night, or getting bitten by the acting bug to the point where I spent more time in my final year learning lines than I did revising. Thanks to Warwick, I have this wonderful group of friends who I've met with every year since we graduated, somewhere between November and January for our not quite Christmas meal. We had to defer last year's because of COVID, but that just means we're planning double helpings this year. If you found your people at Warwick, hold on to them. You never know. You might find yourself asking them to help you write a graduation speech in 15 years' time. Now that you've graduated, you have many options open to you, and that's a great thing, but it can be overwhelming knowing where to focus. What I'm going to suggest might sound a bit unusual, but I would urge you to take a risk, to follow a passion. You're only this young once, so if there's a field or industry you've always wanted to explore, perhaps now is your chance to try. My time at Warwick inspired me to try something different. It gave me the courage to apply to drama school and ultimately to make my passion my profession. So as you consider your next chapter, let me ask you, what inspires you? It's okay not to know the answers right away, but I encourage you to spend some time with that question. I'd like to end by congratulating you and wishing you the very best as you take your next steps. Take forward your love of learning and apply yourself fully to whatever you choose to do next. Above all, cherish your memories and your friends. So good luck. I wish you every success and every happiness for the future. It truly is yours for the taking.